How's it going, guys? Today we're going to be doing something a little crazy. We're going to be jumping the whole Tournament of Power arc, and we're just going to be guessing everything turns out good, and we're going to be talking about the next arc, what I want to see, and even a little bit of predictions and stuff like that. Um, okay, first up, what I really want to see in the next arc is more character development with other characters such as Krillin, Tien, Yamcha, and basically this is the Z Fighters, Master Roshi, everyone. I want everyone to get some character development. I want it to kind of go back as the day of Dragon Ball. And basically, you just see an adventure happening, and you get to see them getting new techniques and stuff like that. I do want Goku and Vegeta to step back a little bit in this arc, not take too much screen time. Maybe they go off training for a little while and do some off-screen training like they did with everyone else in this arc, how everyone got stronger in the Z Fighters. But yeah, guys, I want some more character development. Now, here's one of the things I want to see is Android 17's wife and daughter. I want to see that happen. And I'm going to go ahead and tell you my prediction, who his wife is, and see if you guys agree with me with this. Okay, this take you back to the days of Dragon Ball. If you remember Dragon Ball, you should remember the girl with the red hair was being attacked by the Red Ribbon Army in the Snowval area. And she actually made friends with one of the androids. It was Android 8, I believe. His name was Ader. And basically they became like good friends, and they became like I believe like brother and sister. And basically I think that's how Android 17 would meet her. Basically he'd be like, oh, you're a fellow android, and he would like introduce the girl with red hair to Android 17, and from there they just got together. If you like that theory, guys, hit the thumbs up, share this video. I need all the support you could give me, and I appreciate everything you're doing, guys. And yeah, then I think that's kind of where they went off from. Now I could do another video talking just about those two, but I want to get on and talk about other characters. Now we're going to talk about Yamcha. Now Yamcha, I want to see gets really strong. I want to see some major character development with Yamcha. I want to see him get very upset over the fact that everyone took him as a joke in the Tournament of Power, didn't invite him to go along at all, and I want to see him get upset about it. I want to see him get hurt. I want to see basically him go in the Hyperball Time Chamber. I want him to put himself through danger, develop a new technique, already have a fan technique made. I'm sure a lot of people do. I want to see him go like Kaioken, like him training with Kaioken, mastering that shit. I want to see him do Kaioken with a Wolfang Fist and let it be called Hellhound Fist or something like that. So when he does it, it's like a wolf on fire. And basically he has like his ki on his hand, so he's like shooting a ki blast, but not really, still using his hands at the same time. It's kind of hard to explain, but yeah, basically he's tearing into his opponent. If you like that technique, guys, just talk about it. You could come up with a thing for it. Maybe they might do something similar like that, or maybe use that idea, I hope, one day. That would be really cool. But yeah, I want to see Yamcha make a comeback and be strong. I don't want him to have any new looks. His hair is fine. Maybe I mean, give him new clothes and shit, but don't give him that haircut again like they did in Dragon Ball Z, please, God. But yeah, if you want to see more character development, you want to see Yamcha get stronger, make sure you talk about it. Just get this thing going in chat so everyone would get the word out. We want to see a comeback with Yamcha. I mean, he's always kind of been like that second character to Goku in Dragon Ball, and they just like kind of put him to the sidelines in Dragon Ball Z. But he's a really cool character in my book, and I want to see all the Z Fighters get stronger, even Tien. And I'm gonna tell you how the other Z Fighters could get stronger. And this is basically what's gonna happen in my prediction. Beerus is gonna be like, hey, we need everyone up to game for the next Tournament of Power. If this ever happens, we need to be prepared. Our universe ain't gonna be a weaklings. So he's gonna get Whis to train him, but before Whis trains him, old Kai's gonna give them that old potential unleash. Basically everyone's gonna get that shit, and everyone's gonna get a power up. But yeah, dude, I really think Whis is gonna take him under his wing and train him. Instead of seeing the exact same training that Goku and Vegeta went through, we're kind of get cut off of them for a little bit. Maybe you see a little bit of their training, but we're gonna get cut off of them. and we're gonna see a flashback episode, not a flashback episode, but a filler episode of Dragon Ball Minus, and that could be set up for future arcs. So basically, we're gonna see Goku's mom, we're gonna see baby Raditz or young Raditz, and we're gonna see Bardock. We're gonna see all those old characters, and we're gonna see the planet go again, and see how Goku got out of there and on his pod. Because in Dragon Ball Minus, if you actually read the manga, dude, it is amazing. And I believe it was kind of set up for future arcs, like when Frieza gets revived and he goes to leave, Vegeta's gonna be like, "You really think I'm gonna let you walk right out of here after this?" But Vegeta's gonna be beat up, so it ain't like he can back up what he's saying at the moment. They're both gonna be wore out, and Frieza's gonna go off and train before he tries anything. But Frieza's gonna be like, "Well, can I ask you this? Do you really think that I destroyed your planet on my own? I was ordered to by Beerus," and that's gonna set tension between Vegeta and Beerus. Maybe a fight might happen to them later on, like after Vegeta trains a little bit. He's gonna probably go after Beerus, say, "Beerus, answer me the truth. Did you order the hit on my planet?" And Beerus is gonna say in a serious voice, like no joke tone, like yes. And basically Vegeta's just gonna get rage, go at him. They're gonna fight. Whis is gonna stop him, and Goku's gonna take Vegeta off somewhere, talk to him, and I really don't know where it's gonna go from there. I'm kind of like in the dark here, guys. I'm just like you. I don't even have predictions. Vegeta's so unpredictable. He's a good guy, but at the same time, you just like destroyed his whole race. I don't know if he can forgive that. I want to hear what you guys have to say. What do you think Vegeta would do when he finds out the truth about Beerus putting the hit on his planet? Me personally, I think he's going to fight him at first, but he might calm down later on down the road, because Beerus will give his explanation why he did it, and I'm sure Beerus had a reason. He's the god of destruction. He destroys planets, yeah, but he usually has a purpose for when he does it. I'm like kind of seeing, but I don't think he would just destroy the planet for no good reason. You know what I mean? Like, when it comes life, must come to destruction, yes, but like, if something's unbalanced, and the Saiyans were kind of like making it unbalanced, maybe Vegeta would understand. I don't know, guys. Maybe you guys, would know more than me, guessing a fan theory. Maybe y'all can make sense to it to me. So yeah, guys, I would love to hear what you have to say in the comments. Thank you for watching. Make sure to subscribe for the next video if you haven't subscribed yet. And thank you guys for all the support you've been giving me.